Yo, welcome back to the live stream. It's your boy Tokyo Stoner. Final Fantasy 7 Remake guides, let's go. Today we're looking at what are the best accessories in the game. I'm going to be showing, my early favorites, and then we'll take a skip through the whole list just to see, other little tips and tricks worth looking at. Right, so, first and foremost, it's ridiculous. No need to say it. How do you say it? Gotterdammerung, right? That's probably butchered. But my German friend, translated it. This means Twilight of the Gods. This is by far the best accessory in the game. You enter battle with a full limit break gauge. So as soon as the battle starts, you can use limit breaks, and it fills up quite quickly, gradually during the battle. My favorite setup with this is to give it to Barret. As soon as I run into a trash mob, Barret's going to let off Catastrophe, Tifa and Cloud clean up, and it's like they didn't even exist, So yeah, Twilight of the Gods, or Gotterdammerung, best accessory in the game. Again, revival earrings. I can't stress this enough. These are my go-to. I love these. These are the equivalent of the final attack revive materia, if you're familiar with the original game, because they don't have that combination in this, if you didn't know. But yeah, revival earrings, excellent. Bring you back to life once per battle, so you can't spam it. It's only going to work once per battle. If you're doing the end game challenges where you have like multiple rounds, this will only work once, like no matter how many rounds, right? So keep in mind, it only works once, but it's probably one of the best items in the game. I love it. I use it almost exclusively. Champion Belt. This is also, again, one of the best in the game. Increases max HP by 10%, increases strength by 5%. So this is pretty OP, guys. And it just gets stronger the stronger you are, right? If you want, like, I've got 3 of them. If you want to get more than one, because you get one, I think, for completing the challenges in Wool Market in the gym. But if you want more than one, you can steal them from the Grungy Bandit enemy. So when you're in the tunnels, going between sectors, there's an enemy called Grungy Bandit. He's like a big human with a bandana. He's always doing wrestling moves on you and stuff like that. Bring the steel material. You can steal champion belts from him if that's what you're after. They're great. Also, healing Carsonet. Now, I haven't used it all the time, but I do think it's pretty good. Increases the effectiveness of healing items, spells, and abilities. So it works across the board. It buffs your potions, buffs your chakras, your prayers, and your cures. So I think it's a really good item, really OP, well-balanced item. Like I said, I don't use it all the time, but I do think it's pretty good. All right? I don't think those are any good in my opinion. Let's see. Supernatural wrist guards are alright, right? Increased strength plus 10. And I think they got a counterpart, the one that increases magic power plus 10. They're pretty good if you want them. They're alright. Look, here's the multiple champion belts. Like I said, proof. You can steal them and multiply them from Grungy Bandit. Circlet. Now, Circlet is the counterpart to a champion belt, right? With Circlet, you get max MP 10% and you get magic power 5%. Now, your MP in this game doesn't go very high. From what I've seen, the max MP you can reach is like 220. So, 10% of that is what, 22? So, that MP increase is not going to be significant, really, even at max level. But still, it's the counterpart to the champion belt. Worth taking a look at if you're interested. Star Pendant's not trash, but not amazing. You can use Isuna or Resist instead of that. I would say Headband is very good, because there are a lot, say for example Shinra, you got the Shinra challenge dungeons. In there, a lot of them you can only use one character, right? And you're getting put to sleep by that robot. You know, the robot that pops out the floor, just like that. But yeah, the robot that comes out the floor, constantly putting your character to sleep, sorry, not putting you to sleep, putting stop on you. So against that robot that's putting the stop, you'd want protective boots. And against other enemies, you'd want the headband to protect against sleep, because it can save you 2 materia slots, so you don't have to set up the warding combination. So yeah, headband, protective boots, both really good situationally. Don't just leave them on, because they're not going to be, but situationally, they're very good, yeah? I've not played with this, but in the original Fury Ring was pretty fun, right? But I've never used it in this. If any of you know what Berserk does in this game, you can drop a comment. I might do some more testing to check it out. I'm sure it's not one of the most OP in the game, but just in case anyone knows, feel free to drop a comment. I'll pin it. Enfeeblement just for fun. If you don't know, you enter the battle as a frog. It's pretty funny. Useless though, but funny. Now, transference module and cogwheel, they seem, by description, look, consume ATB charges fills the limit gauge. And this one, consuming MP fills the limit gauge. On face value, they both look really good. I've used them both, And in long battles, I haven't really noticed the difference in the charge rate like that. Not like a super significant difference, right? Especially nothing as significant as Twilight of the Gods. Like, this is a crazy significant difference to your limit break. These weapons here, Transference Module and Spectral Cogwheel, like I said, on paper, they sound amazing. I would never tell you not to use them, but from my experience, they sound a little bit better than they are in practice, if that makes sense. And a lot of, especially in hard mode, a lot of scenarios, I'd prefer Revival Earrings over these items. Hey, and there we go. Look, Revival Earring, in my opinion, probably the best item in the game. I mean, may even be, it probably is not better than the Twilight of the Gods, to being honest. But you'll need these to get the Twilight of the Gods, I'll tell you that much. So make sure you respect the Revival Earrings. In my opinion, up until the point of getting the Twilight, these are the best accessories in the game, by far, by a wide margin, the best in the game. Crescent Moon Charm. Now, the way these work, when your characters are not in the party, you equip them. So, for example, now that no one's in the party, right, I'd give all of these missing characters my Crescent Moon Charms. And each one is going to reduce the amount of damage that my active character takes. So look here, reduces damage taken when equipped by non-active characters. So having that on all of these grayed out characters means that Cloud is now going to take significantly less damage in battle. So I mean, they're definitely worth checking out. I like them, they're good. It's a bit fiddly to switch it all the time, but worth doing. Clarity Pendant. Now, I don't use Refocus in my build, but if you are using Refocus, I know some people do use it, and if you're not using the Gota Damarang Twilight of the Gods Refocus combination to get it off early, I recommend using the Clarity Pendant with your Refocus. Look at the buff, completely fills the ATB gauge after using Refocus. I think that's a pretty significant buff, and it makes Refocus a completely different you know, it completely transforms the whole thing. You can do a lot with free ATB bars, and depending on which of your characters unlock it, yeah, Clarity Pendant. I have never used it, like I said, because I don't really use Refocus like that. But if Refocus is a part of your build, I recommend you take a look at Clarity Pendant, right? Especially considering you can get more than one Refocus. Yeah, so you could have one person with Gota Damarang Refocus combination and another one with Clarity Pendant Refocus combination, right? That's pretty cool. Nah. Oh yeah, Healing Castanet, we covered that already. Mythical Armlet, I can't guarantee how big the buff is, like how much it strengthens the summons. It's got a nice description though. Strengthen summons called forth into battle. If you've done testing, let me know. If I do testing, I'll probably do a little update to let you know. It looks nice. Again, it could just be like the transference module though. Got a nice description, but ineffective in battle. Mughal's Armlet's cool for dropping the items, but what I would say, the last thing we're going to look at is the Superstar Belt. This is a DLC accessory, so if you don't have it and you don't have the DLC code, don't run around the whole map looking for it. You won't find it, but it's pretty cool. Avoid incapacitation once per battle. Does not work against instant death for when HP is at 1. So effectively, this is a set of revival earrings that doesn't run out, but also it doesn't work in certain situations. So I mean, with Reprieve and this, you could resurrect twice from a battle. But like I'm saying, Revival Earrings, they do break, so you have to re-equip them after each death. But Revival Earrings are slightly more convenient, slightly more OP than this, right? Even despite the fact you have to buy them and re-equip them, Revival Earrings are still better than the Superstar Belt. So if you don't have the belt, don't feel bad. Just get some earrings, right? Sort it out. All right, cool. I'm pretty sure that covers all of the accessories. How far are we in? Around 9 minutes. Yeah, I think we can cut it there. I'll just do a quick recap. So that's Gota Damarang, one of my favorites in the game. Champion Belt, definitely some of the best in the game. Circlet's worth looking at. Headband and protective boots, super effective things worth using. What else do I like? These two are cool. You know, Transference and Spoggy, they're cool, but I don't think they work very well. Revival Earrings, in my opinion, best accessory in the game next to the Gota Damarang Twilight of the Gods. Clarity Pendant, make sure you're using that if you're interested in it. I mean, if you're interested in Refocus, sorry. And yeah, Superstar Belt. So alright guys, that covers it. If you want to know where I am, I've finished the game, hard mode, everything. I'm fairly certain these are all the accessories in the game. And those are the best ones in my opinion. So if you found that video useful, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscribe, all of that good stuff. Helps the channel go a long way. If you're watching on YouTube, check out the Twitch, Tokyo Stoner. If you're on Twitch, check out the YouTube, Tokyo Stoner. Also, I've got music on YouTube. That's Light Codes Music. Make sure you check out all of that shit. Links in the description. All right, stay lit, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll be back on in a minute with another video. All right, man. Peace.
Nothing but money on my mind. She say she love me, love is blind. She ride it up and down and then rewind. When we fuck, it gets better every time. I got 2 bad bitches by my side. I tell my ups don't even try. Anytime I lift, I let it fly. Come down and put 2 spirits in the sky. Hit your block and put some spirits on the floor. Niggas know I got a lot, but I need more. Nowadays, all my guap is kept offshore. Stash box, I got a couple keys of raw. Whoa, the weed is Arabian, burning it down like a Sabian. I'm coming down to the stadium, rolling with angels and aliens. There's only real ones in my radius. Everyone here know my alias. I'm coming down to the stadiums, rolling with angels and aliens. She take it straight to the face, laughing all of the way to the bank. Pardon, I take it straight to the face. Pull up and parking, jump out the spaceship, step over your carcass. When you look around, you see killers and carnage. My niggas is Martians, yeah, we live and die by the stardom. Even when we're in the darkness, you know we stay lit regardless. All of your bitches, they love me. All of your hatred is harmless. Only the gods can judge me, yeah. Even when we're in the darkness, you know we stay lit regardless. All of your bitches, they love me. All of your hating is harmless.